My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Renowned Explorers International Society. Alright, I said I was going to go to the Memphis Desert, and we're going to go to the Memphis Desert. This is going to be hard on our resources. Thankfully, if we resolve everything aggressive, we're going to be able to pick up more. Alright, Temple of War is... beautiful. Let's accept that pamphlet. Okay, there's a bunch of cool stuff around here. Going to there doesn't really seem to help me right now, so we'll go up here. A caravan, we just roll the 70% chance, see if we can steal their documents. Nice. A little bit of theft right there. All good. Let's try and tactically prepare ourselves. Beautiful. And then resolve this as aggressively as we possibly can so we can get that beautiful little bit of resources. Okay, I'm just doing that for the stats buff. And move you all the way up here and see if I can get, boom, something like that. Because you won't be able to single kill anyone. So you'll try and then... oh, wow. You'll try and entirely miss the character that would have been the easiest to kill. I mean, still not possible, but easiest. We really should be buffing our encounter tokens at this point. They're really good. Alright, experimented extra power when someone is terrified. I don't really have Terrify on anyone else, so I think that's bad. Extra speech power on... whoa, that gives you negatives if I choose it? Weird. This opens up a wider area, so I'll be going here. Oh god. It's time to get another grand discovery. I guess I'll open up wider areas to explore. God, a huge amount of this just does nothing. The profits of her shares in Caribbean Banana Company have fallen by 20%. How is that possible? Bananas are the new pineapples. Did I miss something? Jan Pierre moves in. The drop in banana export is all to do with the new papaya hype in London. Jan Pierre was clever enough to invest in some savings in Papaya and Sons, and a little bit in papaya propaganda as well. Okay, we will pick up the campaign, I guess. Yeah. Okay, she's a little bummed out. We continue to discuss the craze, and Adaman and Cornel might challenge the Vanderbilts. That's the end of our crew story. They like each other even more. Plus 10% attack power, and we get Quick Thinker Cunning, plus 10%... sorry, plus 10 grit, and plus 10% attack power. That's actually really cool. So we're only really doing that for the buffs that we get. Yeah, no, we'll just be polite here. Actually, I probably should have just done the wheel roll. Just for the sake of it. We arrive at an oasis where some friendly nomads have set up camp. They're in a friendly mood. Trade gold. Trade for gold as well as supplies. Let's do bussiness. Okay, that's funny. Yeah, we'll just take all of the supplies. Thank you. That was really kind of them. Zero links. Boy around here. I love this. Oh, we have a naturalist with us. We might be able to do that. And we have a quick thinker. We should be able to do the red hill. Climb on top of the hill. Examine the flower. We're swallowed by the flower. Find our way out. No, we need to study Yagi. Obviously. No, we need to search the bodies. Obviously. Oh, it's worth the risk to take the orchid. Obviously. There's our red hill orchid. Extra gold from collect? God, it's really difficult to decide what to do here. Yeah, extra gold from collect. Find our way out easily. It's really difficult to decide the correct path here. Right. I need to find a store as well. I guess this is our third mission? No, this is our fourth mission, so study will only be available to give us benefits now. But also, I'm gonna have enough study to finish out my only tree, so I go with campaign. Beautiful. Let's go down across. Yes. Yes, another little area for me. Emir's the Eagle from Constantinople. Sis or Emirs from our entourage? What are you doing here? Oh, wow. Sister. I think I go with sister. They are sisters. Hey, small fry, was hoping to find you here. I'm here to collect my debt you still owe me from 2 years ago. That instant cost me 2 aromatas. Nah, just kidding. I'm here to, on order of the Sultan, for an investigation on the anti-explorers. Here, I'll share some information with you. And equipment! We got binoculars! Unfortunately, they give you piloting, which we already have. And Tinkerer, which I think we already have as well. Oh, rude as hell. But they do give you +1 movement, so they're going to be pretty good to put on a character that has more limited movement. You're also going to get 2 engineering. It's probably not going to help you in any way, shape, or form, but you have them regardless. Okay, which 2 crew members go exploring and who sets up camp? So you should set up camp because you have Tactician, and Hatis and Anna should go exploring. Yeah, head south. Beautiful. Easily done. All right, let's go to the Red Pyramid. It is notoriously dangerous. Fool them with a quick-witted distraction. Oh, man. I did not even know we could skip that fight. Okay, try to bash open the entrance, and the odds for increasing challenges come increased by 25%. Beautiful. Look around for clues. Try to list the achievements, or look for switches pressed. No, this increases future odds as well. I love it. We should be able to do this perfectly. Yeah, plus 115% from built-up odds. We slide through to the burial chamber of Snerifu. You're a disgraceful bitch. Give it to us or we'll punch your lights out. Yep, boom. We are tactically prepared to punch her lights out. Yeah, this is 100% how we resolve this. Okay. This should be pretty easy. Yeah, you go for that one, you go for that one, and then I'll use your confidence buff on you. We are a brutal killer. We've got the positive mood edge, which is lovely. We're just going to try and bait out the Rivalinis and kill them as they come. Okay, they've made it escalated. I don't like that. Thankfully, our opponents can't hit. Couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Love it. Ooh, we're not going to be able to get close enough, unfortunately. I still think I just move you close enough to start wailing on her. We should be able to move in with both next turn. Right. Now, I know you have AoE attacks, but we should be able to kill you right now anyway, so it shouldn't matter. Beautiful. Whew, Cassandra is shocked. We get all of our tokens and a little bit of supplies. Is this how you settle things? You're a murderous barbarian, take the mask. You will hear from me at once as I report your violent behavior to fellow explorers. Whatever, Snake Eyes. Let's take the mask of whatever it is. Your highest level archaeologist gets a secret on archaeologist spins. You are a level 4 archaeologist. That's really good. Alright. We'll go over here. You see an oasis on the horizon. I do want to fight someone if I can. Approach the British? Convince them to give you supplies? We ask them for extra supplies, and they do not take kindly to the request. But if we beat them up, we resolve aggressively, which is going to give us supplies. And I think they might also just give us supplies as a result of resolving in that fashion. That's going to be really cool. Defeat all enemies. Don't mind if I do. This should be able to... Oh. Wow, that was not strong enough. Alright, we might lose one. Not even close. Never mind. Move here. Beautiful. Oh, so easily done. Don't know what I was worried about. They give us some of their supplies and leave. We got 2 supplies from them. And supplies from... Wow, we are this far in, and we still have 8 supplies. This is amazing. Okay, we'll go 1 down and then 2 across, because this is actually going to be a really good square. Damn. Starry night, something happens. There is an obelisk nearby. Suddenly, Anna seems to know something. It's the stars. We get naturalist astronomy. We would have gotten occult archaeology, but we already have that on Jan Pierre. Some buried scorpions pop out of the sand. We fight them aggressively and get ourselves a supply. I am looking for a store, is why I'm still on the mission, if you're wondering. Okay, this actually should be hilariously good. Have a look at this. Oh, I love it. They dig themselves back into the ground out of shame. We lower their speech defense. I don't want to do that. Adds terrified to inspiring attack. Yep. Probably the best way we can handle that. Okay, please give me the shop. I know there is a shop. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, this is 1, and then we can go 0 link across if we don't find the shop. Oh, shit, that costs us supplies. Oh, no. Starting to lose supplies. I guess we go the 2 link then. A British camp. Oh shit, we have two tools. I should have used one. Yeah, there's no reason not to have used tools there. Even though it worked. Range is doubled or has 100% power. Yeah, beautiful. Try to endure. Yeah, that works. I mean, I'm losing supplies anyway. I'm gonna take another hunger check, which is sad, but has to happen, I guess. I just really want to find this store, and it's not appearing. It's not always here, by the way, so that's another problem. Like, the store doesn't have to be on this map. And evidently, it isn't. Okay, we will take a rare desert flower. No, we take the sack of gems, of course. Yeah, it looks like the store is in here. Lame. Lame. Alright, let's see if we can get extra supplies here. 84%. Plus a bunch of tokens if we succeed. Lovely. And then a 1 link and a 2 link across, so we won't take another hunger proc. Whew. Temple of War, onwards. Seal has already been removed. We are focusing on, I guess, prestige. Sarcophagus bursts open. Need to talk to the general? On second thought, we need to play the game of war. I mean, we can do the game of war, but it's only archaeology spins that's going to give you your bonus. So no, we talk to the general. We buff our chances, 99%. The only other thing we need the tool for is our escape. Our archaeological skills find something amazing, a secret passage. We find the statue of Ra. I think we want Ra. Yes. God of the Sun. Plus 1 to 3 gold from collect. Beautiful. And we now burst in, fight Sekhmet, take Sekhmet's mask, and then end that mission. It's a pretty quick desert, if you ask me. Bastet is transforming. I can't imagine when that's happened. Alright. If Bastet comes down here, we should just be able to spank Bastet out of existence. Be hilarious. I'm fine with taking a little bit of damage in the upcoming round because I'm going to be using Inspiring Attack anyway. Plus, I'm already standing on this space. We might actually just be able to kill you right now. Oh, wow. Are you resistant to this now? Yeah, you are. Rude. Okay, can you penetrate through all of... Yes, you totally can. Well, you 100% do that. You move up to that spot. You move up to this one. Inspiring attack on here. Guess we have to do experimentation to make sure that he dies. Okay, we've only got these two. They're not really going to prove an issue. Sure, they get a hit off. In fact, they don't, but they're close enough to doing so. Yeah, we should just be able to spank the hell out of you. Beautiful. Looks good to me. Another sarcophagus opens. We might lose Anna right now if you turn around and hit with a really high damage. Yep. Kind of like if that happened. Thankfully, Jean-Pierre won't be able to go down. So I should just be able to hold out for a turn and then finish you. Jean-Pierre has too much armor. Jean-Pierre has way too much armor. And pop him. Better than stalling and waiting for the revive, etc. Blah, blah, blah. Who even needs that stuff? Alright. We get our speech defense increased, which is actually really good. Sekhmet mask. Or discovery. I actually need the secrets, but discovery is hilariously powerful. We can't leave without the treasure! No! 60% chance because we still have a lot of quick thinking. And we managed to make it out. Damn! Awesome. Impressive work, Hattis. The anti-explorers are here, and you are going to see to the matter yourself, are you? Because last time I went to the anti-explorers, you weren't there, Rivolo. 4 statues. Beautiful. Alright, let's see what our final tally of resources is. That's reasonable. The status is obviously wrong. Okay, one last expedition. I don't even know what I want you to see. We're going all over the place. Plus, we've already succeeded. Notice how versatile I am. We're going everywhere. Specifically for that reason, we should probably go with Rio de Janeiro. Copacabana. Alright, we can have a level 5 naturalist. What other options do we have? I should also see, what do we get from spending our resources? You've got 5 of the... Oh, shit. Look at that. Wow. Alright, Hattis is definitely the person who spends our stuff. It's just what we want, really. I mean, almost certainly as many collect tokens as possible. Okay, is there anything we can do that will help us with this? An extra token from each study, campaign, and collect where you spend insight on the world map. And this is for archaeology or diplomat. We don't have an archaeology level 4. Actually, we do have a level 4 archaeologist. So we'd get an encounter token. And it's really not powerful enough. I think if we were doing anything, it would be there, there, and there. I think we do it, actually. Because now look at what this gives us, right? A lot of extra stuff. Yeah, that's kind of insane. Any of these give us extra stuff for insight spent? Okay, there's nothing left there. Nothing left there. San Fran Saloon has... Well, I mean, I'm gonna need to unlock all of these anyway. An extra encounter if you resolve aggressive. We're always gonna be doing that. Get extra gold from campaign. Extra research from collect. Tactician's weapon expert. You could take that and you'd be a level 3. Or archaeologist excavations you could also take and you'd be a level 5 archaeologist. You already have survivalist cooking. So this is only good if I was getting a bunch of study tokens, which I'm not going to be doing. Madam Hammerhead, diplomat negotiations, athlete tough. You haven't got athlete tough, and you have diplomat negotiations. So only if I was getting athlete tough would this be a good idea. I could get a level 3 athlete. I could, I guess. It's difficult. There's so many choices here to make. And then Copacabana, we need to upgrade to check all of the other stuff that we can get. Really? Oh, man. How many campaign tokens can I get at maximum? 3, I guess. That's really sad. Because that's super powerful if only I could get more encounter tokens. I mean, I'll get encounter tokens in the final mission. I just won't get them from the insight spending. I have a lot of insight. I think I go for Louis Lobo. Okay. You have archaeologists, you don't have history. So I could have a level 6 archaeologist. We also do need a higher level survivalist. So tracking or navigation, and navigation's way easier to give to you, plus you already have it. So I actually give you 2P tracking. Anna learns tracking. Then Beguiler. Unpredictable or alert. Have you got unpredictable? You've got unpredictable and alert, so obviously I don't get that. I have no one who's a beguiler of any kind, so Gorilla or weapons expert. I can give you weapons expert via a different thing, so I give you Gorilla here. So Jean-Pierre learns Gorilla. And diplomat politics. I could give you, have a level 3 diplomat. I think that's actually a really good idea. Has diplomat politics. Beautiful. And then we need to start spending some of our stuff here. A bunch of extra gold that we're going to get. It's going to be insane the amount of gold we get. So that's 8 versus... I really should just be going for the Zanzibar one. Just saddening. Okay, let's get as many merchants as we possibly can before we do that. Okay, that's as many merchants as we can have right now. Go to Zanzibar. Get an absolutely stupid amount of money. Lost a fair amount of research as well. And by fair, of course, I mean way more than our fair share. At the end of this, everyone really ought to have legendary equipment. It actually just doesn't make sense for everyone not to have legendary equipment at the end of this. Yeah, we're not getting study tokens, so I guess... See, I really want to do this instead. Just for the extra status. This extra research. Research is really bad. Our campaign tokens are really powerful, though. Because of that final guy we got. Unfortunately, Zanzibar is still probably our best bet. What gear are we going to give our party? That's something I'm worried about. Imagine if this run was actually heavily gold focused rather than being super diverse. That would make for some interesting times. Okay, let's go pick up some more. Nope. Merchants. Thank you. Now, how many more wow, there's still a reasonable amount. Let's see what we can do with our money at the moment, though. Okay, so Red Market Square, we know what your maximum capacity is. Downtown shops. I really never experimented with that area. Okay, maximum level. We've already got binoculars. Gain plus 10 attack when the mood is hostile. Hostile is aggressive against aggressive. And we get athlete smashing. So you would get, I guess, athlete smashing. You already have athlete smashing. We won't do that. Yeah. Neither of these seem that good. We're not going to be pleasant. Okay, so Outback Supplies is out. Oman Bazaar. I do want to level this up and see what's in here. Corsairs Coin. We get plus 25% speech defense when the mood is escalated. And we get Tactician Military History, which I believe you already have. Yes, you do. Telescope, Naturalist Astronomy, we already have that. Turban. Get extra speech defense when the mood is tyrannizing. That's actually really interesting, because these negate the negative that you actually incur by being in those moods. We could think of wits. Do you have wits? No, we could give you wits with a Haggler's Pot. 10 armor from a trinket as well is not bad. Alright, let's upgrade here and see what we've got here. Sheriff Badge, Tactician Offensive, and we get plus 1 attack and plus 2 speech defense for each level of Tactician. So you'd get plus 4 attack and plus 8 speech defense. It's interesting. Evasive Charm, plus 3 grit for each level of Beguiler. That's really cool, actually. Ooh. A level 6 Beguiler. Like, imagine, in fact, if they just don't have Astonishing to begin with and they're a level 5 Beguiler, which isn't even that difficult to get, you give them this, and then they get 18 grit. That's crazy. We think of Reflexes, Diplomatic Negotiations, and Rogue Bluffing. Oh, okay, so those just diversify your build again. Well, I think we'll just be going for the legendary equipment on everyone. So you're going to get legendary boots. You are going to get legendary armor. And then we'll continue down the track until we get more legendary. Yeah, no, we can continue doing this. Beautiful. So gold builds, eh? Apparently they work now. Who'd have thunk it? Not me, to be entirely honest. Not me at all. I would not have thought this would work. Just gonna give us more insight to spend. Okay, I'll try and pick up more merchants when I can. I guess I'll do that at the same time as I try and pick up the legendary equipment, which should be after this roll. Yep. San Fran Saloon, no, they're not there. They're in Copacabana. We can only get one at the moment, but we can definitely get you the best memento of all time. A legendary memento. Wait, what? Oh, you're balanced. Oh, wow. That's interesting. I didn't think you were balanced. Oh, well. Okay, now we just want to give people legendary other stuff. You've got Tactician Offense. You've got Tactician already. Engineer. You don't need these engineering skills, though. You definitely don't even need binoculars. I could give binoculars over to you, but you've already got maximum movement. In fact, you've got 4 movement as well. The person with the least movement is Anna. Anna Proskyryakova. Huh. Imagine my surprise. Alright, let's go get more money. And then after this roll, we should pick up another... Yep, merchant. Let's make the most of it while we can. We still have insight left. We should be performing jobs. Thank you for telling me, main screen. I'll get right on that. Imagine if we were doing this with status. Oh. Don't know how we would have that, but it'd be good as hell. Crazy powerful. Alright, we should be able to get another merchant now. Last merchant is 2, 3, 3. Okay, so in 2 rolls, we will be able to get another merchant. That's interesting. We're not going to have enough money. It's a very strange position to be in, I imagine. Yeah, we're just not going to have enough money to do all of the stuff that we want. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, let's go back to the Red Square Market. We can get legendary gloves on... I mean, I imagine we replace good gloves with legendary gloves, and then we just decide who the legendary gloves go on. Because we can sell this as well and get another pair of legendary gloves, but then we leave your trinket slots open, sorry. I think that's probably a bad idea. I mean, I think you definitely get the legendary gloves. See, you don't need them. You kind of do, though. That said, I also could just give you, like, an Incredible Rose and a Lucky Charm. No, War Drums. It'd be War Drums. Start the encounter excited. Or confident, rather. Yeah, you know what? We give you that. And this. Okay. I think that pretty much prepares us as best as we can be prepared for going on the final mission. Which, I mean, with the amount of gear that we have, it would just be really rude if we didn't go to the final area in the Lost Island. Yep. I'm resolved. I'll be doing that next episode. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Renowned Explorers. More to Explore DLC. We've set ourselves up so we can go to the Lost Island in the final episode, which we're going to be doing tomorrow. It should be up. Hopefully we'll see you then. There's a playlist in the description down below with all the content on this video game, past, present, and future, just in case you happen to have missed something, or just want to skip ahead because you're not watching this on the release date. See you then!